Whiskers and the Clockwork Curse. The magical city of Virelda, time didn't just tick, it flowed, like rivers of stardust through the air. It was kept alive by the great clock tower of Eternum. But one night, something went terribly wrong. The great clock froze. Birds stopped mid-flight. Lanterns hung motionless in the air. People froze mid-step. And the city fell silent. All, except for Whiskers, a clever black cat with emerald eyes, and a secret past. Whiskers wasn't just any cat. Long ago, he had been human, an apprentice named Elier, cursed into feline form after trying to steal a piece of forbidden time magic. He'd lived in quiet exile under the clock tower, until now. Now, time was broken, and something ancient had awakened, the Clockwork Curse. A glowing riddle burned into the stone beneath the tower. To turn time true, find the 3 items. The feather, the flame, the frozen tear. Whiskers knew what he had to do. The world depended on it. First, he journeyed to the highest peak, where the wind spoke riddles and snow whispered lies. There, a blind griffin waited, guardian of the feather of truth. To pass, Whiskers had to confess his deepest shame. He bowed his head and said, "I tried to steal time. I was selfish. I paid the price." The griffin nodded, and gave him the feather. Next, he ventured into the heart of a sleeping volcano, glowing red with ancient fire. At its core, he found the flame of hope, guarded by a lonely fire spirit whose heart had grown cold. Whiskers didn't fight her. Instead, he told her a story one Granny Myrtle used to sing. A lullaby of love, forgiveness, and light. The spirit wept glowing embers, and the flame bloomed in his paw. Finally, deep in the frozen north, he reached a palace of ice. There sat a time witch, locked in her own spell, cold, silent, forgotten. Whiskers recognized her. She was the one who had cursed him. But instead of anger, he offered her forgiveness. And from her eye fell a single, shimmering tear. The last relic. With all 3 relics in his satchel, Whiskers climbed the clock tower one final time. Ancient gears groaned. The air hummed with power. He placed the feather. Then the flame. Then the tear. Time shuddered. Magic cracked like thunder. And in a brilliant burst of golden light, the clock ticked once more. Whiskers stood in the tower's glow as magic swirled around him. He felt something stir deep inside, something long lost. His paws shimmered, and turned to hands. His tail vanished. His reflection changed. He was human again. Elier. As dawn rose over Virelda, the city breathed again. People moved, birds sang. Time flowed forward. From the tower, Elier looked out, not as a thief, but as a hero. Granny Myrtle smiled in the crowd below. "Welcome back," she whispered.